A mystery that everyone noticed. Have you ever stood on the platform waiting for the train? If so, you probably noticed one detail that everyone is looking at, but almost no one thinks about. Why do massive steel rails lie not on solid ground, not on solid asphalt, and not even on concrete, but on thousands of the most ordinary stones? This engineering solution has been used all over the world for more than a century. And believe me, these stones are not poured there for beauty. They perform several vital functions at once. Watch this video to the end, and you will learn the main secret of railways. How exactly this pile of simple stones helps to keep multi-ton trains flying at great speed. What would have happened without these stones? Let's imagine the problem. A modern freight or passenger train is a real colossus, the weight of which can reach tens of thousands of tons. All this colossal load is transmitted through the wheels to narrow steel rails, and then to the base. Now, imagine what happens under the train during the passage of the train. If we lay the rails with sleepers directly on the usual ground, then under such monstrous pressure, the earth will instantly begin to subside and deform. Add to this torrential rains, winter snow, temperature changes, and powerful constant vibrations. Without a reliable foundation, such a railway would simply crawl at the seams in a matter of weeks, making traffic absolutely impossible. Maintaining perfectly smooth track geometry under multi-ton impacts is a very difficult engineering task. And then they come to the rescue. What is ballast, and why is it needed? Meet. This layer of stones is professionally called railway ballast. For it, they take not just anything, but strong crushed stone from hard rocks, for example, made of granite. The main task of the ballast is to pick up the point load and evenly distribute it over a huge area of land under the tracks. Imagine the principle of pressure distribution. If you step on someone's leg with a heel with a pin, it will be very painful, because the whole mass presses on a tiny dot. But if you step on the flat sole of a wide winter boot, the pressure will be distributed, and the effect will be completely different. Ballast works exactly like this wide shoe. In addition, the stones tightly encircle the wooden or reinforced concrete sleepers on all sides, firmly holding them in a fixed position. Thanks to this massive stone cushion, the rails do not shift either to the sides or along the path, successfully resisting the monstrous weight and aggressive vibrations of passing trains. Non-obvious functions of stones. Water drainage. Water is the main enemy of any foundation. Ordinary soil turns into slippery mud after a downpour, but the ballast works like a perfect sieve. Rainwater freely escapes through the cracks between the stones, leaving the paths themselves dry. Fighting vegetation. It is extremely difficult for weeds and shrubs to take root and survive in a thick layer of dry crushed stone. This means that the risk of damage to the infrastructure by plants is reduced. Vibration damping. Hard metal perfectly transmits sound and shocks. The stone embankment works like a giant spring. The stones lightly rub against each other, partially absorbing oscillations, which radically reduces rail wear. Ease of maintenance. The ground is difficult to level, and the ballast is easy. Special equipment can simply raise the tracks, add new crushed stone, and tamp it, restoring the perfect geometry. It's hundreds of times cheaper than a complete reconstruction. Why not use concrete or asphalt? A logical question arises. Why not pour everything with durable, monolithic concrete or asphalt in the 21st century? At first glance, concrete seems to be a much more reliable solution. However, concrete foundations are incredibly expensive to build and incredibly difficult to repair. If the soil under the concrete subsides even by a centimeter, the monolithic slab will crack, and you will have to redo a huge area. Ballast allows you to repair and adjust the geometry of the track literally on the go. The crushed stone base breathes better and compensates for vibrations more easily. Interesting fact, Ballast-free tracks on a concrete base still exist. They are often built for modern high-speed highways, where trains fly at speeds of more than 300 kilometers per hour. But for the vast majority of conventional railways, stones remain the absolute leader. To sum up, the railway ballast perfectly distributes the load, saves the tracks from flooding, firmly fixes the sleepers, extinguishes destructive vibrations, and makes repairs fast and affordable. These simple, inconspicuous stones are the real foundation of the security of the entire world railway. If you were interested in knowing this engineering secret, subscribe to the channel and like it. And be sure to write in the comments, what other familiar things around us, in your opinion, hide unexpected engineering logic? See you in the new videos.